Welcome to class number 2 on complex integration. So the last class we introduced what we mean by complex line integral, then discussed some problems on complex integration, complex line integration. So we discussed two problems, and this problem which is displaying here was given as exercise problem there, as it was an important question. I am going to solve here only. Okay, here let us start with f of z solution. So given f of z equal to, so ಅವರೇ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ 2y ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2y ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಈಸಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2y ಇಂಟು ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3x minus y into dy, and obviously dz is dx plus I dy. dz is dx plus I dy. ಎರಡು ಪಾತ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Parabola, that is x equal to 2t and y equal to t square plus 3, and second one is the straight line joining 0, 3 to 2, 4. Zero, 3, it will be 1, 2, 3. It will be somewhere here. 0, 3, 2, 4. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. It will be somewhere here. So two paths given are, one is like this, it's a parabola actually, and another one is the straight line. So this is C, you can take, okay, C1 is C2 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಅಥವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಬೋಲಾ C, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾತ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ C ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ. Now we have x equal to, so we have to look into this one, right? X equal to 2t and y equal to t square plus 3. See, if x equal to 0, that implies t will be 0, and when x equal to 2, see, I am looking into these 2 points. When x is 0, we must have t equal to 0. For x equal to 2, we must have t equal to 1. Right? Similarly, if you look into this, y equal to t square plus 3, when y is 0, we must have, okay, y is not 0, when y is 3, sorry, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, p ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು q. ಸೊ p ಬಂದ್ರೆ y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 3 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ y 3 ಇದ್ದಾಗ obviously in light of this equation you must have t equal to 0. When y is 4, you must have t equal to 1. So the conclusion is here t varies from 0 to 1. T varies from 0 to 1. Now f of z into dz will be, x square, that means 2t square, okay, sorry, 2t whole square plus 2 into y under t square plus 3 dx. What is dx? See, you have x equal to 2t, so dx will be 2 dt. Similarly, y equal to t square plus 3, so dy will be 2t dt. So x square plus 2y into dx ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 2 dt plus ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 3 into x is 2t, right? So 3x ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 6t minus t square minus 3 times, so here dy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 2t dt. dy means 2t dt. Now you have to simplify this, then integrate between 0 and 1. That completes part A, it will be 4t square plus 2t square plus 6 into 2 dt plus here, okay, this is minus t square plus 6t minus 3 into 2t dt. Now 6t square, 4t square plus 2t square, 6t square into 2, so that is 12t square plus 6 into 2, that is 12. dt common ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡೋಣ. Now minus t square into 2t, that is minus 2t cube. 6t into 2t, that is 12t. Minus 3 into 2t, that is minus 6t dt. So f of z dz is minus 2t cube plus 12t square. This is actually 12t square, right? 60 into 2t, 12t square plus 12t square, that is 24t square. These two are done, this one is done. Minus 6t plus 12 into dt. Now I equal to integral over c f of z dz is equal to t ranging from 0 to 1. f of z dz andre minus 2t cube plus 24t square minus 6t plus 12 dt. So you have to carefully simplify these steps since it involves many steps. There is a possibility of mistake. So okay, ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Right, minus 2 into t cube integrating t power 4 by 4, okay, plus 24 into t cube by 3 minus 6 into t square by 2 plus 12t between 0 and 1. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, so it is enough if you take t equal to 1. So this is minus 1 by 2, 2 seconds ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, so minus 1 by 2 plus 8. So simply you can write 8, get nothing else, minus 3 plus 12. So you can check that I will be 33 by 2. I will be 33 by 2. That is one path. B, straight line joining. So the 2 ಅಂತ ಕರೆದಿದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, B ಅಲ್ಲ. Straight line joining 0,3 to 2,4. So you have the equation, right? Y minus 3 divided by, using that equation last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ, y minus 3 divided by x minus 0 equal to 4 minus 3 divided by 2 minus 0. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು 4 minus 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 into x, so x equal to 2 into y minus 3, that is x equal to 2y minus 6. When x0 y will be 2y equal to 6, so you get y equal to 3, correct. When x equal to 2, you can get y equal to 4. So x varies from 0 to 2. X varies from 0 to 2. Right? So x equal to 2y minus 6, x equal to 2y minus 6, yes, x varies from 0 to 2, and dx will be 2 into dy, dx will be 2 into dy. Okay, so one thing I have to see here, x is written in terms of y, right? X is written in terms of y, so it is better to take limits of y. ಅಲ್ವಾ y ನ in terms of x ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರೆ x ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ವೇರಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ನ in terms of y ಬರ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ I have to take the limits of y. That is not a big problem. That is y varying from 3 to 4 ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Y varying from 3 to 4. Yes. Now I will be integral over c f of z dz, integral over c f of z dz, that will be actually integral over c ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ. So here this one f of z, x square plus 2y dx plus 3x minus y into dy, that definition we have to use with x equal to 2y minus 6. So had x square plus 2y, right? That now becomes x square 2y minus 6 whole square plus 2y into dx alva. So dx will be 2 dy. So dx generally 2 dy plus so statement ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತು 3x minus y, 3x minus y. So x ಇದೆ into 3 ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3 into 2y, 6y minus 18, 3x minus y into dy ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So that is okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ y varying from 3 to 4 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. So it will be I equal to integral 3 to 4 2y minus 6 whole square, expand ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4y square minus 6 into 2, 12 into 2, 24y plus 36 plus 2y into 2 dy plus 6y minus y, so 5y minus 18 into dy. So if you simplify this, it will be actually integral 3 to 4, finally 8y square multiply ಮಾಡಿ 2 ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 8y square minus 39y plus 54 into dy. Okay, now applying limits and simplifying, you can check that I will be 97 by 6. That completes the solution of that problem. So with this I will wind up discussion on complex line integral. I mean the initial problems only we are winding up, because the entire unit is on complex line integration. Next, second topic of this unit, Cauchy's formula. I think Cauchy's theorem it is, sorry. Cauchy's, the formula is different. Cauchy's theorem. And we generally don't discuss problems on this, but there are problems, but we generally don't discuss problems on this due to shortage of time. That's the only reason. This says a statement, if f of z is analytic, if f of z is analytic at all points inside and on a closed curve C, then integral over C f of z dz will be 0. So this is what Cauchy's theorem says. See, one of the very famous formula of complex integration, Cauchy's theorem. See, if you have a curve like this, closed curve, and if f of z is analytic at all these points, all the points within this curve, and also analytic on the boundary of this curve. If f of z is analytic at all these points within the curve C and also on the boundary of curve C, then if you integrate that, it will be 0. Integral of an analytic function over a closed curve is 0. So usually ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. So this is what Cauchy's theorem says. And there is a converse of this theorem. If integral over a closed curve is 0 and the integrand is continuous, then that function must be analytic. There is no exact converse, but you had to add one more condition, that is integrand continuous. That theorem is one of the famous theorem of complex analysis, that is called Morera's theorem. That is called Morera's theorem. So okay, Morera's theorem is not in your syllabus, no need to worry about it. So this is what Cauchy's theorem says, keep this in mind. And in the last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಏನದು, f of z equal to z square, sorry it is modulus of z square over a square. See, mod z square ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, mod z square ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, and we got some non-zero answer. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, -1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. It is a closed curve. It is a closed curve. But f of z equal to mod z square as its integral over that closed curve not equal to 0. Then what is the conclusion from this, from Cauchy's theorem? The conclusion is f of z equal to mod z square is not analytic. Not analytic on this. Why? Because if it is analytic, then by Cauchy's theorem its integral must be 0. But we are not getting 0 here. That means that function is not analytic. But consider the same path, closed path. Instead of mod z square, take z square. So first problem is z square ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಪಾತ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಬಂದು ಈ ತರ ಇತ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇದು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಪಾತ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಓಪನ್ ಪಾತ್. ಬಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದರ ಸಮ್ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈ ದಿಸ್. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, z square over this square. You can check that. See, last class the first problem the function z square, second problem the reason ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಲ್ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ z ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬದಲು sin z ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, cos z ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, e power z ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, definitely you get the integral over that closed curve to be 0. So this is Cauchy's theorem. Next, see, problems on Cauchy's theorem means this one. Integrand ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ f of z and closed path will be given. You have to show that integral over f of z dz, I mean integral over c f of z dz is equal to 0. ಸೊ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ Cauchy's integral formula. I will jump to that. Cauchy's integral formula. Cauchy's integral formula. Cauchy's integral formula. Right. Cauchy's integral formula. The statement says if f of z is analytic, if f of z is analytic, if f of z is analytic inside and on a simple closed curve, a simple closed curve C, simple closed curve C, and A is any point, A is any point, A is any point within C, A is any point within C, then A is any point within C, then the value of f of A will be given by this formula, 2 pi I integral over C f of z divided by z minus A dz. See, the same situation you are having right now. This is a simple closed curve or simply a closed curve C, and the function is analytic at all these points. The function f of z is analytic at all these points. ಹೌದಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲೂ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಚೂಸ್ at all the points means on the boundary also it is analytic. You choose a point here A, choose the point A, then what is f of A, what is the value of this f of A in terms of f of z, right? So f of A is 1 divided by 2 pi I integral over C f of z divided by z minus A into dz. That is the formula for f of A. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಫ್ ಆಫ್ z, right? So here see, on this boundary and also within this curve f of z is analytic, but f of z divided by z minus A is not analytic. So that is very much important. See, f of z divided by z minus A, that point ಇದನ್ನ a1 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಇದರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, f of a1 will be 1 divided by 2 pi I into integral over C f of z divided by z minus A whole power n dz. Sorry, z minus a1 whole power n ಈಗಿಲ್ಲ, sorry, this is later I get this, z minus a1 dz. Now come to this point, f of z is analytic at all the points and on the curve C, and all the points within and also on curve C, but f of z divided by z minus A, that function is analytic at all the points within and on the curve except at z equal to A, except at z equal to A. ಸೊ z equal to A ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ z equal to A ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ z equal to A then you get infinity, so it will be analytic at all the points except at z equal to A. ಯಾಕಲ್ಲ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅದು ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಾಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಸೊ ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಸಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 0 ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ Cauchy's theorem. That's why we made it ನಾನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ at that point. ನನ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕು ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೇನೆ, ಉಳಿದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, so that is very much important. So at what point we need the value that point we have to make it non-analytic. At all the other points it must be analytic so that you can apply the theorem. So this is okay. You are very good students, you don't ask any question, that's okay, no problem. But can we get the derivative of this function in a similar way? I got f of a from the given function f of z. The question you are supposed to ask, but I don't know, you don't ask. Can we find f dash of a? F of a ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ f dash of a ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬಹುದಾ? So don't differentiate these both sides with respect to z to get f dash of a. That is not the way, because that can be done only when the function f of z by z minus a is uniform continuous. That is different concept. Can we get f dash of a from this? That's the question. Yes, we get. Yes, we can. How? F dash of a will be actually 1 divided by 2 pi I integral over c f of z divided by z minus a whole square dz. That is the formula for f dash of a. Okay, can we get the formula for f double dash of a? F double dash of a equal to 1 by 2 pi I integral over c f of z divided by z minus a whole cube into dz. Sure, next you don't ask f triple dash, but f nth derivative of f. So you can guess it easily. Nth derivative of f at a will be 1 by 2 pi I into integral over c f of z divided by z minus a whole power n into dz. Okay, n ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇದ್ರೆ 3 ಇದೆ, single dash ಇದ್ದಾಗ 2 ಇದೆ, so it is n plus 1. So this is called generalized Cauchy's line integral formula, ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಟೆಗ್ರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, Cauchy's integral formula. And we are going to solve problems on Cauchy's integral formula, right? Let us discuss problems on that. First problem I am going to consider is evaluate problem A. Evaluate integral over c e power 2z divided by z plus 1 into z minus 2 dz, where c is the circle mod z equal to 3. Where c is the circle mod z equal to 3. Okay, solution. Here f of z equal to e power 2z divided by z plus 1 into z minus 2. ನಮಗೆ Cauchy's integral ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ z minus a whole power n plus 1 ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. So for that you have to take the help of partial fraction. By partial fraction 1 divided by z plus 1 into z minus 2 will be equal to, here z plus 1 actual constant a ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, and here z minus 2 here constant b. So I want z plus 1. I think e power 2z use ಮಾಡಬಹುದಲ್ಲ, e power 2z. Yes. Now I want this constant a, so I have to make z plus 1 equal to 0, so z equal to minus 1. So e power minus 2z. Okay, don't consider this f of z, just consider this part, 1 by z plus 1 into z minus 2. Then you will be getting a to be 1 by z plus 1 equal to 0, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 1 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ minus 1 minus 2, so minus 1 by 3. And here for b, z equal to 2, 1 divided by 2 plus 1 plus 1 by 3. So f of z will be e power z divided by, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇಕಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, e power z ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ 1 by z plus 1 into z minus 2 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಇರೋ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತಗೊಂಡು ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ. e power z divided by z plus 1 into z minus 2 will be actually, so ಇದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, 1 by 3 into 1 by e power z by z minus 2 minus 1 by 3 into e power z by z plus 1. Now integral f of z dz will be over c will be equal to 1 by 3 into integral over c e power z divided by z minus 2 minus 1 by 3 into integral over c e power z divided by z plus 1. What is c? C is a circle mod z equal to 3. Mod z equal to 3 means it will be 0, 1, 2 and this is 3, 0 and this is 0, 3 and minus 3, 0 and 0, minus 3, right? So z equal to, okay, here a equal to 2, a equal to 2 means it will be somewhere here, this one, here a is minus 1, so this point will be somewhere here. So you can apply Cauchy's integral formula, because the function is definitely analytic at all the points within and on C. ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಿ? So that is again very important here. Comparing with Cauchy's integral formula, this will be the function that I am saying now. See, understand this carefully. To apply Cauchy's integral formula, f of z must be analytic at all the points within and on the boundary of C. But comparing this with this, e power z must be analytic at all the points within and on the boundary of this C. Then only you can apply Cauchy's integral formula. So ಅದನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಈ f of z ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇದಲ್ಲ, you have to check what the term you are having in the numerator under integral sign. ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರಾಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಆ ಕರ್ವ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿಲಿ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. e power z is analytic everywhere, e power z, any polynomial with positive degree and trigonometric function sin z and cos z and the log z for mod z strictly z strictly greater than 0, that are all analytic. So e power z is analytic, so you can apply Cauchy's integral formula. Now what do you have by Cauchy's integral formula? F of a is equal to 1 by 2 pi I into integral over c f of z divided by z minus a dz. So integral over c f of z into dz, or sorry, f of z divided by z minus a into dz will be 2 pi I into f of a. We are writing in reverse order. 1 by 3 into the value of this will be 2 pi I into f of a. But for this particular problem, f of z is e power z. So f of a ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ e power a. So ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ f of z ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ f of z ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಗೆ f of z e power z. So for this particular term f of z is e power z. So replacing z by a is what? 2. So actually you should get e power 2, right? Minus 1 by 3 into 2 pi I f of a. For this particular problem, I mean particular integral, f of z is e power z, but a is minus 1. So e power minus 1, e power minus 1, right? See the mistake that I have done here. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡೋಣ. ಸೊ e power z ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ e power 2z ಇರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಮರ್ತ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು e power z ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ e power 2z you can consider that as a different problem. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ e power 2 minus 1 by 3 e power minus 1. So integral over c f of z dz, capital F of z ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ capital F of z ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, is 2 pi I by 3 times e power 2 minus e power minus 1. This is the required answer. In case ನೀವು e power 2z ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು into 2 ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ I equal to 2 pi I by 3 into e power 4 minus e power minus 2 ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ, nothing else. Okay, this what the first problem on Cauchy's line integral, Cauchy's integral formula. We need to discuss still 2 more problems. Let us discuss them later. Okay, let us discuss that problem on the next class. With this I'll wind up this class. So thank you.